Everybody, I am back with another celebrity or celebrities, and we are going to take a look into the energies of the accusations that's been going on about them today. And let's just go. Let's just see what we can find. Um, I heard the word displacement, refusing to take accountability, feeling attacked, feeling like there's an agenda towards them, feeling like people are jealous and haters, and feeling like it's me against the world type feeling. Okay? So that's what I'm getting from the camp. I don't know why I call them a camp. It feels like a camp. Like, how dare you come up against this organization? That's how that feels. This is an organization. We have assisted, we have helped, we have trained, we have helped people and financially and mentally, spiritually. How dare you come up against the organization? We countersue, countersue. We are suing you back. We are suing you. We are going to fight against you. Despicable. How could you? All that this camp has done, how could you? Of course, T.I. is the spokesperson and the president of this organization. I don't know, why would I call it an organization? Why would I hear that organization? Oh, okay, because it just takes a lot of people to keep this up. It's a lot of people on staff. It's a lot of people to keep the program going. They've been in business for decades. And it takes a lot of people swearing in and NDAs, and takes a lot of relationships and connections to keep this organization going. Um, People on call, people being, it's transactions between the relationships. Yeah. And they are like the mom and pa of this whole organization. Yeah. There's a lot of people and a lot of energy that goes into keeping up with them and keeping them safe, protected, to keep them going. I pulled the oracle for them, and the oracle is take action. They actually have time right now to take an action. They're not out. I don't know what that means, but there is a time period here for action. The clock is ticking, and it started, and now it's ticking, and they have an amount of time where they need to take an action. What will they do? What will they say? Will they get lawyers? What will they do? It's action time to deal with the burdens that has came upon the organization, to deal with the burdens that came upon their image. They need to take an action. Wow. I just heard marriage right then. I just heard marriage right then, and I saw the contracts of. I saw a contract in marriage. The marriage was a game piece. If I don't, I have to see it the way I see it, and then we can figure it out later. It was a game piece. The marriage was done for legal reasons, like this, and like other things too, so that they can't be separated so that they can't, some kind of way, it's a contract for them to be a unit, of course, of course, of course, but in a legal way. It's legal. That was actually something they did intentionally to fight against outside people that may come against the organization by making them legally one. You can't split them apart or tear them apart. Okay? So there is a certain amount of time here of action that they can take to deal with these burdens, and they have a certain amount of time that they can take to deal with the actions of what's disconnected. They got time to take this action. And when you have to be told to take an action, it's because you can't take the action because you don't see responsibility in it. So I can tell you right now that neither one of them feel that they're responsible for anything right now. And I don't know why right now, because it's right now. I don't see them taking ownership and responsibility for anything about this situation. So, of course, they will have to be advised to take an action. Okay? So, let's go deeper. Yeah, it's the right thing to do. It's what needs to be done. You know, you usually don't get this type of energy unless you've been advised more than once to make some changes in your life. You've been advised and you've been told more than once to remove certain people out of your life, around your life. You've been told not to get on the stage. People have been warning them about days like this. They had time to deal with this. They had time. But that's that narcissist type energy that I'm getting right now. They never took the action because they never felt the responsibility. They can't see this. They can't see this. And an action needs to be taken so they can get to a place where they see themselves. They don't see themselves. They don't see who they are. They don't see what they became. They don't really, really see each other. Okay? So let's see what these burdens are. If they need to take action on some burdens, it's going to take for them to see it. So it's recommended, but that doesn't mean that they will see it. What type of burdens do we have here? Oh, everything's just out of order. Yeah, everything is just out of order. Unstable. Abuse of power. Yeah. Burdens, heaviness. They need to take action on what was caused and what is. All the unstable things that's being said, and the accusations and the burdens and the pain and this power. They need to take an action on all of that. Let's try one more in that area. They need to take ownership. They need to take ownership of this situation. They need to take authority. They need to take responsibility. Let's try again. Of an entire imbalanced situation. So this is basically saying you need to fix this. You. And I don't know if it could be fixed, but you need to do something. You need to take action. You need to put the work in. Everything is out of order. Everything is unbalanced. All these situations is horrible. You need to take action on this, Aries. Take action. Because everything is disconnected and out of order. Things will start to be separated. That's the consequence of not taking an action, is separation. Oh, we got some liars in here. Sneeze means liars. Can have a lion Taurus here. Very possible. But there's going to be some divorces and some separations and some cancellations. The consequence of not taking an action on all these matters. And the matters that I have and the issues that I have is shaped like a rainbow. It's a rainbow. It's a rainbow of problems. What that means, I do not know. It's a rainbow of problems. And the head honcho, which I'm sure is T.I., needs to take action in this whole matter. You are ahead of these rainbow of burdens. And it's spread it across the entire organization. From the front to the back, from the bottom to the top. You have been the emperor of all of these things. Head honcho. And you need to take an action on this spreaded rainbow of hurt and pain and burdens and just a bunch of stuff going on in here. And the consequence of that is going to cause a lot of separation and division. What does that mean? I see people leaving today. Like, put in my resignation, no longer want to wash the floor. Yeah. People are escaping the camp, leaving the camp, running away from the camp. People are separating from them, or will be separating. They are separating from them. People will be leaving, separating, disconnecting, not being able to offer those old services anymore that they used to give. They're going to run like roaches. See people running from them. That's what happens. Trying to detach from these behaviors, trying to detach from these accusations. People are going to run, and no offers are going to come in because people are going to detach. And they love them. These people actually care about them. You ever cared about a bad person before? You know I always got to have my talks in here. You ever cared for a bad boss, a bad leader? You may not even call them bad, because if I ask you that straight out, you might say, no, they're bad. But what about a confused leader? A leader that's not understood correctly. A leader that has a lot of misunderstandings. Like, y'all really don't know, but he's really a great guy. He's torn. He's troubled. He's a troubled man. He's really good. But there is a few things in him. And that's what this feels like. Like, we love you, but we gotta go. We have to disconnect from you. Financially, personal, I got people running away because of this knowing, because of this understanding that they have now of what's being said about them. They're disconnecting because they now know about this. Let's see what they know, because I got a feeling that, well, we'll see. Yeah. This is hurting people around them. It's bringing sadness. Yeah. It's bringing conflict amongst everybody that's connected to them. Yeah. They have to make a choice for themselves. Who will be the last one in the house? I just heard that. Who will be the last one in the house? I saw Scarface after that. But that's the kind of feeling that I just got. Like, who gonna be the last one in the house? These people gotta leave. This information saddens them. It's causing so much conflict in business and personally in life. And they gotta put their life as a priority. They gotta put themselves first. And that's what they will be doing. All of this is being done, and accusations and this moment, this timing, all of this is happening because they need to see themselves. And when I say that, I'm seriously like, you need to see who she is, and she needs to see who you are. Y'all need to see each other entirely. That's what's going on. You know, it's like every, how can I say this? I don't know. Action movie, when you have a group of people who are loyal, when things is on the up and up, and then something happens and they start to look at each other suspect. And that's why this is being done, because they need to see each other. Let's see what they need to see about each other. They look alike in the spirit. They look alike. And then as soon as I said they look alike in the spirit, and I got that 4 ones, but they look alike in the spirit. They like twins. Identical twins. Identical twins. That's how I see them. Identical twins. They need to see each other. Maybe they don't know that. She works the low and he works the high. The agenda is the same. They need to see that. They need to see that they are twins. Yeah. That was amazing. I don't know what that means either. But they do need to see each other for what it's worth. And see that they keep coming back to the same energy constantly. Together they are attached, and they also attach to something else. They need to see that unhappiness in the entire family. They need to see that the Ten of Cups is in reverse. They need to see how identical that they are in the spirit. It's time for them to see each other. Okay? So, how does he feel about the accusations of what's happening? You know how he feels. He like, forget y'all. Done. Forever. I just saw Cardi B say forever. Abandoned. He's ready to dump us and throw us in the trash. Now, you dump. He dumping people. When I'm talking about dumping them, I'm talking about dumping them in the trash. No grinder. Just dump. He is dropping people. Dumping them. And dumping the whole situation. He doesn't care what we think, what we feel, and what we believe. He doesn't care. He hurt. He like, all y'all betrayed me. All y'all. I didn't build this organization to be like this. Betrayal. He feels abandoned and betrayed. And that's exactly what he's going to do to the people that he chooses. That's how he feel about this. And he believes that everything is going to be fine. That's what he believes. He's going to celebrate on top of this dumping of people. He's going to have a drink to this. Yeah. He's going to make claims and declarations, but he will change his whole environment. It also can be a Scorpio that is helping him stay happy in the process of this betrayal. Very, very possible. Well, he's going to look at the bright side of this once he finished dumping. Once he finished with that, he'll be celebrating. Because he feels like this is not right. He's really frustrated on how I can get to this point. He's really talking like me? Like, really? Me? How could you say this about me? How could you even talk about me, period? How could you even say my name? Yeah. Desiring to move away from the situation. He's trying to escape how he feels about this. I'm dumping you. I'm celebrating. I'm moving different in the future. I got my fire sign and I got my Scorpio that's going to help me. And we're going to move forward. That's my little team right here. How could you say these things about me? How could you say my name? I'm still stuck that you even said my name. I'm moving different. I'm moving away from this. I'm moving different. I want to find a new way of living. And I ain't talking about nothing. I ain't got to say nothing. I don't have to speak to anything. He's doing this without even a warning. He's not warning these people. He's not making any announcements. He may not even speak out about this. He may just choose to disconnect and move different. Quarantine has started. And this is so that he can get back to his growth in life. And that is the moment where I understand why the Oracle Take Action is here. Because you're going to abandon the people. You're going to say that they attacked you. And then you're just going to go straight into happiness and celebration and new BFFs. But the take action actually goes between, right between the dumping of the people and the betrayal. Then you take action. You deal with this rainbow of issues. You deal with that. And you deal with the consequence of everybody walking away, or for those that's walking away because they have a knowing of you and it saddens them because they love you. They really do. And I think that he knows that. They love him. We love him. Whoever love him. Whoever he say. I think he knows that. And that's why he's disappointed in the behaviors. And then that action could have brought him and his twin to be able to see each other. Like, I really see who you are and what you will do. I see your intent and your motives. I see your desires. I see your bondage. I see what you're addicted to. And it's each other. Then going to the happiness and the celebration and creating a new team in the organization. So the way he feels about this is, I'm dumping you all, I'm abandoning you all. This is a very unclear situation. I have no clarity about what the heck they're doing and why they're saying this. I don't know why this is happening. I'm unsure. It's not clear. And all I want to do is get back to my growth. Mentally, spiritually, and financially. That's like not even looking at the situation. He can definitely do the first part of the Six of Swords very well. But I don't know if he ever gets to the calm waters. But he can definitely block it out. He can definitely distance himself from things that he doesn't want. It's a lot of power right there. And even if the water is calm or not, he's still going to dance with 3 of Cups no matter what. Yeah. So he want to get back to this growth in his children, and he wants to get back to his life, and he want to grow his life. He want to make movements. He want to move past this situation. He want to keep his strength. He is going to keep his strength. Ain't no want to. He will keep his strength. He is avoiding this totally ignoring it. Of course not mentally, he's not ignoring it, but spiritually, yes. This sucker is not even entering in his inner man. Letting it go. How can I? Yes. We ended that with the 4 of Pentacles in reverse. If I can speak in my own terms, this is what I see. So, I heard the reports. I heard what they said. I heard all that garbage. And because of that, I'm dumping this person, that person, that person, that person, that person. Y'all can get on out of here. I don't even want to talk about it in detail. I don't even want to hear that. I heard what was said. Ears, mind. But I'm not dealing with what was said. I'm finna make some decisions to do some cuts. And those of you who's cutting for me, so be it. And when I'm done with my cuts, because you betrayed me and you attacked me, I'm finna pour a glass. And I'm finna move different. I'm finna transition a totally different way now. Better, new, stronger. And all I want around me is a couple of fire signs. You, Scorpio, you definitely gotta come. Cancer, you gotta be here. Leo, you gotta be here. I'm only keeping the crew that I want to keep. And I'm letting go of this situation. Period. Let's see how Tiny feels about these accusations. I instantly felt feelings. As soon as I said accusations, I felt feelings. I can even feel her. Like, I feel like this has broken everything in my life. She feels broke down. She feel like this is tearing everything apart. She feels the situation. She feels it. But she feels what it's doing to her. That's what she's feeling. I feel what this is doing to me. And it's messed up. And we got a hangman because of this. But we going to make some movements. We definitely going to do something about this. I already said what I want to do about this. Some decisions that's already made. She's ready to get away from this. Because she don't want to feel it in another way. Feel it from their point of view. She ready to jump too. Yeah, she the one that gets the glasses. And he selects what drink they're about to drink. Yeah. She just took it and put it in. Went straight hermit. Straight hermit. She went straight hermit with the situation. Identical twins. Identical twins. She feel the sadness and the breakdown of what happened with these accusations. She feels it. But she feel what it's doing to her and hers. She feels that. She feels stuck. She feels restricted. Like, I can't even feel the way I usually feel. Because I'm feeling this because of that. But we already made a decision over here. Let's get the moving. Ready to jump away from it. Ready to get away from it. And she just goes silent with it. She's going hermit. Which is not silent. But just taking it all in and holding it. Definitely could be a Virgo that she got to make a decision on. She may have her pick in an organization who needs to be dealt with too. Because as soon as she feel what she feel, and she said the decision is already made, we're going to jump over this. We're not going to be dealing with this. Get the glasses. And he selects the drink. Let's see a little bit about this hermit. Because that is the first escape for her. Straight from the feelings. Just want to do things different. If it's a possible Virgo in this situation that she feels, that's the first person that she thinks of is the Virgo. And when she think of the Virgo, she like, man, we got to do things different. Because of this, and that. We got to have a whole new way of doing things. She feels like this is not the right timing for this situation. You see what I'm talking about? It's not the situation, it's the timing for her. Why is this not the right timing for you to deal with something like this? Something about the timing that is bothering her. Something about the timing. Because she knows she has no option. She can't move the situation. She can't push it away. She can't do that. She just want to know everything that they're going to say. This is what I'm getting for her. This is a breakdown in my entire life. I'm feeling some kind of way. I don't even know which way. But there's a feeling here that's recognized. I feel. And it's breaking down everything. This is just not the right time for this. But I know I got no option. And I want to know what this Pisces is going to do. Or what this Virgo is going to do. She want to know the next move. She wants insight. She wants to hear the case of the other people. She wants a spy. If I could put it in my own words, she wants a spy. Like, I need a spy. I need my spy. I need somebody to tell me the secrets that's being held. I need somebody to tell me what all they know, what all they're going to say. I need to know what they have. I need to know more about the moon. Why? Why do you need to know more about the moon? First things first, did it happen or not? No. The energy doesn't go that way with her. It goes to, I feel, this timing sucks right about now. We got other stuff going on. It's a pandemic. We barely out here working. But I don't have no choice to deal with this situation. I just want to know what's going on behind the moon. I want to know what else they got. I want to know what else they about to say. I want to see the evidence. I want to look at the notes that they have. Why you want to do all that? That's a thought, ain't it? And you know what I'm thinking? This is not new. This is not new. Because this just felt like a lawyer's office. And she come in and she's dressed for the office. And she gets to her office and she opens a door to the office and sits down in her seat and look at the file, and it says Clifton is their foul. And she said, oh my God, I'm feeling some kind of way. I don't want to deal with this right now. Let me look deeper. Oh, it's a Virgo involved. Oh, Pisces involved. Oh, all of them involved. I need to look deeper into this. I have no choice. And now I want to know more. Making a phone call. What they got besides this paper? What's the evidence? What's the DNA? What else do they have? What's the secrets? Go get me the information. That's how I feel. All right, let me get back. She want to know what's going on with the moon. What's going on behind the scenes. Let's see. She done had to drink with him already. They done already clicked glasses. Now she's doing her portion. Get the information. Get the hidden things. I need my spies. I need my people. Bring the people from that office. Come over here. Just going through the organization. Hey, I need you guys. I need to know what's going on. Deeper. In depth. Evidence. I need to see videos. I need to see what they have. Still does not answer the question of responsibility. But this is the energy that I got. This is just like texting somebody like, what you heard? What they say? What color was it? Oh, they say nighttime or daytime? Was it the 4th or was it the 3rd? Yeah. Want that information. She's kind of blocked from getting information too. Yeah. She's definitely keeping quiet publicly. But she's digging into information. And overall, the way she feels about this is, you affected my household. You affected my household. And T.I.'s like, how could you? How could you even say it? No, how could you say my name? I got a name. Like, don't even say it. Let's see. It's the same thing. How she feels about these accusations. You broke me down. This is not a good timing. You have threw off my whole life right now. That's how she feels. Well, let's see if we can look at some energies to see what's next. See if we can get some type of information. What's next with this situation? What's next? One more time. I heard jumping jelly bean. I don't know what that is. I never heard that before. Jumping jelly bean? I don't know. Jumping jelly bean. And it's probably just a storyline itself. Jumping around. Let's see. It looks like they're going to make it through this one. Yeah. If we could look at it as different stages. This is stage 1. I got them making it past stage 2. Let's see. Those people love them. They loved him. Ain't nothing like being able to. It's another level to be able to hurt someone and get them to love you. Not get them to love you, but they love you and you can do something to them that's not for their best. I was just seeing that. These people love them. They love them. They really do. And they know things about them. They really do. It's unfinished. I got some that changes their mind on speaking. I got them walking away from the situation. We got to coming together, some type of unity, and releasing some things. This feels like a settlement or a settle down. They walk away from the situation. They move away from it. Yeah. You're going to have to watch the people who makes the accusations. You got to watch them. Don't watch the twins. Don't watch them. Watch the people that make the accusations. Watch their action. Because I see these people crying, telling these stories. For what reason, I don't know. But the energies to come, it brings some type of love or some kindness comes in some kind of way. It's almost like making amends. They're coming together. Maybe they sit at the table and talk. And they found a way to move away from some of this stuff. What's going to happen in the next stage of the situation is there's some rooted love between them that brings them to the table to talk about this and release some things and disconnect on some things and move away from some things. Yeah, manipulation is real. There's such thing as real manipulation while you really loving someone and really caring about them. All you gotta do is do a little bit of abuse with a more love on top, and you do that back and forth and space it out for a while, and you end up in a marriage for 25 years. But sometimes we find ourselves in connection with people and don't even know how we in it, but still feel triggered and tugged to be a part of it. You don't have that friend or that cousin or that partner or your parent that they gave you more love than bad, but the bad is bad. And instead of punishing them and holding them accountable for that bad, you kind of focus on the good and live off the good. It's like you can't even figure out the two. That's what abuse is all about. Yeah. Emotional. Yeah. So I kind of think that you guys can kind of understand that. Like, yeah, you was wrong. But yeah, you did a bit good. And you did a bit good. I remember. Not the baddest person. But you are bad. That's tripped out. Yeah. sometimes people start exposing things because they're not getting a lot of good anymore. Like, it was cool when you was paying me attention. You know, it was cool when you was helping me out and you was always acknowledging me and you was telling me thank you all the time. You couldn't do anything without me, and you wouldn't have done this project without me, and the accolades, the honor, it was cool when you was doing all that, and then you found no more need for me, and that's when you begin to regurgitate a lot of that bitter, nasty food. You get to sit back because you're not in the midst of that environment anymore, because you're not needed no more. You're not needed. Not needed is amazing. I'll tell you this quick story before I leave. I was talking to somebody, and I think it's probably like, I don't know when it was. I don't know. It was a while ago. But we were just sitting around talking like, yeah, and then such and such died, and such died, and yeah, I'm sure did. And it's like, everybody died, and people getting sick. And it wasn't even a pandemic. It was just years ago we were saying that. And he was like, yeah, that's messed up. You know, I wonder what God be thinking. I wonder what be really happening in moments like that, when all these people just fall like that in one family or a group in the neighborhood, and just a herd of people. And I had bust out and said, because they was not needed. You never want to be not needed. Not needed. You never want to be not needed. I know it sounds crazy, but the truth of the matter is they were not needed. That's why they're not here, because they're not needed. So be active. Be you. Live. Work in purpose. Have purpose. Be a part of a purpose. Be needed. The universe needs you. Get to work. And when you go, because you're not needed. You did your work. And I kind of feel that. I don't know which of the people I'm saying this for, but I kind of got this feeling of someone not being needed anymore. And all of this stuff just rises up to the top. So, that's what I wanted to add on that. No excuses for anything. Not at all. But I just felt that moment of like not being needed. And then you're able to see who you were really dealing with and what you were really in. Sometimes we can't see up close. It's game time. It's action. But when you get a chance to get into that solitude thing, you can see. And I think a lot of that is happening right now. So, we'll see what happens. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.